Welcome back to Juba Forensics PLC. Today we're going to talk through why you shouldn't try to investigate fraud internally, completely on your own, without an expert to help you through the process, whether that expert is doing the whole process themselves or that expert is helping you, guiding you through this process. So one of the biggest reasons is you might miss something. And that something you might miss can be crucial to your case. It can be crucial for so many reasons. It can be crucial if your case goes to court. It can also be crucial if there's different thresholds for prosecution if you choose to prosecute. And if you miss something, you might miss one of those thresholds that you really need to charge a felony versus a misdemeanor, depending on where you live. So you don't want to miss anything with a case like this. And even if you choose not to prosecute, if you file, maybe you're a business and you file an insurance claim, you want to be able to quantify for your insurance company exactly the dollar amount that you lost so they can hopefully return as much of it to you as they can. So you do not want to miss anything from the perspective of pressing charges if you choose to, getting insurance money back if you want if you can get insurance money back. There are a lot of reasons why you don't want to miss something in a forensic accounting case, a fraud case. So hiring an expert. Now the experts may not be, we're all human, so the expert may not catch every single penny, and sometimes it's not cost effective to hire them to catch every single penny that might be missing. But know that they're going to probably catch more of it because they're trained in it. And this is what they do every single day. They know the new schemes that are popping up. They're staying up to date on things that are changing and everything that is needed, laws that are changing, you name it. Hiring an expert is going to make a difference and help to make sure that everything gets quantified that you lost. Another reason why you shouldn't try to investigate fraud on your own without expert help is you actually might overstate the numbers too, because you're really upset at this employee and you're convinced that they are stealing money. Hiring that third-party expert, that forensic accountant, most good forensic accountants are going to come in with a grain of salt. They're going to listen to everything you have to say to them, but what they're going to do is take the emotion out of that, and they're going to look at the numbers, and they're going to be able to come up with how much did you actually lose, honestly and truly. But if you think the employee is stealing money and you're really mad about it, you might overstate some of the things that did or did not happen. There may be things that can't be proven that the employee did take, and you may just throw it all in there anyways, a bottom dollar, and it doesn't hold up in court, or it doesn't hold up with your insurance company, and you don't get all your money back like you maybe could or should. I have heard of a case before where a business owner was convinced that this employee was stealing money from him over the course of a lot of years, and I think he even thought the money, it was like over $100,000, so he was very done with this employee, done with the whole situation. But he decided to hire a forensic accountant anyway. Hired a forensic accountant. The forensic accountant listened to everything he had to say, took some really good notes. Then they went in and started doing a lot of the tests, started looking at what actually maybe is missing or is not missing. And through the course of that, they weren't able to find anything, the forensic accountant. They could not explicitly say this employee stole X amount of money, based on the data, based on the numbers, based on the facts. And that business owner was so mad that they fired the forensic accountant and said, surely you're incompetent. I know this employee stole that money. And then they went and hired another forensic accountant and tried to do the same thing. And then eventually when that forensic accountant also said, look, there's no actual proof. We don't actually think fraud is occurring. We don't think this employee actually stole anything. The business owner fired that forensic accountant and promptly fired the employee. So sometimes you can be so convinced that you are right, and even when the facts are pointing to you may not be right, it might be hard to kind of remove that bias and those emotions out of it. The third reason why you shouldn't try to investigate a fraud case completely on your own without any expert help is the experts can save you countless hours of your time. So yes, it is a cost investment, especially up front. If you're not 100% sure if money's actually going missing, it is a cost up front to figure that out. But it saves you so many hours of time. And those experts know how to type up the reports the right way, and they also know how to testify if necessary. If it winds up going to court, they know what they're doing. They're the experts, and that just gives you a little bit more peace of mind, hopefully, throughout the process, knowing that they can help you from start to finish, starting looking to see if there is any fraud, what you can do about it from there, how you can maybe put good controls into place so it doesn't happen again. So a little bit of everything, and that's not an all-inclusive list either of some of the reasons why you shouldn't try to investigate fraud completely on your own. But there are many other reasons. Those are just the 3 that popped into my brain that I wanted to talk about today. So please talk to a forensic accountant. Most forensic accountants will do a consultation with you at a minimum to talk through what's going on, how can they help you, what would that look like, what does that process look like with them. So definitely worth reaching out to somebody just to see what can and cannot be done. And if you liked this video, please feel free to like or comment or share, and I will catch you next time.